Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Zielonka. It is still December. We have gotten everything planted in the last episode. We got a field of carrots. We have a field of potatoes, parsnips, and red beets. So we've got one of each. So we will be ready to buy the soup factory just as soon as we harvest all of these vegetables. But in the meantime, we've got to do some things to make some more money off our land. And to that end, I have leased the chipper and a big trailer, and we are going to cut the trees in that other last area of property we have. We currently have just a ton of planks over at the piano factory, and we also have wood chips left in the plank factory. Actually, we don't have wood chips left in the plank factory, but we still have planks in the plank factory. Well, now it says no spare capacity for planks. I figured out that's coming from the piano factory. And whenever it makes another part of the piano, it starts using planks again and dumps some more planks from that pile that I have in the loading zone. But there are still planks there. So it's just saying that it's full. It has no more capacity for planks. So that's actually a pretty positive message for us. But we still have planks in a giant pile outside the loading area. And we also have quite a number of planks left in the plank factory. So as this is one of those maps that will pay you a lot for wood chips, we are going to go ahead, I think, and sell this batch, because January is the best month to sell wood chips and the price is already pretty high. And that's that. We got 275,000 liters of wood chips. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that'll be a decent amount of money. We are going to go ahead and sleep until tomorrow, and then we'll sell them and find out. I'm pretty sure that January is the month for wood chips. I'll check it again. Let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong menu. Here we go. Okay, that's not going to tell me. Wood chips. Yeah, they're, Erlengrat is 1,743. And tomorrow is the best month. So we're going to wait until tomorrow and see how much the price at Erlengrat has gone up. We'll go put it on the train. I have no problem with that. I don't think. Anyway, let's sleep. Great demand at Erlengrat. Let's see what the price is. Again, the wrong menu. Ooh, 1702. Ah, $1,900 at Erlengrad. Yes, that's where we're going. All right, so that is the train depot. But I don't know if it's the right train depot. I don't think there's a transfer silo there. And that's where we need to be. I'm going to go ahead and empty this. I probably should have already emptied this. Just so that I can return the chipper. I probably should have done that yesterday so I wouldn't have paid the extra charge on the chipper, but what are you going to do? All right, I'm going to return that so we don't have to drive around with it. Okay, now let's take our 275,000 liters of wood chips to the transfer silo. As soon as we find out where that is. All right, so it's got to be here, right? Yeah, Rent Train, Grain Pool East. Yeah, that's the place. So we'll tag that place and head over there. All right, we've got all of our wood chips in the silo. We'll call the train. Bring up the help menu and see. Yeah, 1.7 kilometers. I'll get back to you. Hey, looky there. It's one of those golden apples. Don't mind if I do. We have a number of those left to find if we care to go looking for them. They're nothing like the money barrels on Frontier, but golden apples are still pretty cool. All right. We'll load it into the big open car in the back. Boy, this train is really hard to see what you're doing. Stop. Hopefully that car will hold all of these. I don't know. We can put it in one of these front cars if we have to. Yeah, I think that maybe only holds 100. We may have to use both of those front ones. All right, we'll see if the front ones will even hold wood chips. Okay. Yes, yes, it will. So I think we can probably put 100 in there. And then hopefully put the rest of it in that. Ooh, I don't know if that's 100 or not. Yeah, it is. All right, and that last one should hold the last of it. And then this should get us over $500,000, which is a very nice thing indeed. All right, let's sell it. We got a little bit of a ride before it tosses us out. My apologies for any stuttering in the video. I have been tweaking my video settings for many different things, trying to get a little more performance out of my computer, and it's actually improved the performance, but of course anytime you change anything it comes in and it has to get all the shaders right, so should be fine in a little bit. And we want to sell $523,374,000. Very nice. So yeah, I think it was worth selling those instead of putting those towards the piano. I think we have months of planks already stored at the piano factory, so shouldn't be an issue at all. So the next thing we need to do is plant some trees in the space we just cleared. So I returned the trailer. You can see we're here at the piano factory. We still have a ton of planks left in the loading dock. We still have a big pile of planks over here. We got planks for many, many months to come. And looky there, that is a piano. And that's going to be done in a couple of months, I think. It's got to be. It doesn't have strings or keys or anything, but it's got to be within a month or two of being done. And I honestly have no idea how much a piano goes for in this game. So I'm looking forward to seeing. So we're going to get back, we're going to plant some trees, and then we're going to jump forward a little more. So I leased a tree planter, and I bought 10 pallets of our good old American elms. They produce more wood chips than any other tree, so that's what we're going to be using. I think I'm going to load one of these on here and I forget how to do it. There we go. All right. It's a pity we can only put one of these on here at a time. I'd like to just stick all 10 of them on there. And 100 trees, actually 10 of these would be 200 trees, I believe. Let me see. If we go to pallets, American elm, 20 per pallet. So we have 200 trees here. And for some reason, I don't think that's going to be enough. We're going to leave ourselves a road here, so we have plenty of room. I played this game so much, and I still have to look at my help menu. All right, I can turn that on, and we should be planting trees. Oh. Guess I got a little too close to the lake. Well, where is our land here? Okay, that's a pretty good chunk that's not ours. So I'm gonna try. All right, that's planting trees. Wow. Oh, good Lord. There we go. So I ended up buying 5 more pallets of American elms, and we now have 250 American elms planted in this field. That's going to provide us with quite a bit of cash and more than enough planks to build piano after piano. So I'm very pleased with that. That's a less than $20,000 investment that's going to bring in millions. So, always a very good idea. If you know you're going to be on a map for a while, you might as well plant some trees and make some money if you have the room. So, we continue to make our preserved foods, and it looks like March is going to be the best time to sell those. So, I'm going to sleep, but we are going to stop in February and we're going to check on the progress of the piano. I sure would like to see it completed before it just automatically sells. I'm assuming that it will automatically sell because I see no other mechanism for doing that. So I assume that the game is just going to sell it for us and give us the money. But I would like to see it before that happens. So we're going to sleep. We're going to come back in February. We're going to check on the piano. We're going to sleep again. And in March, we are going to sell off all of our canned vegetables. And it's probably going to be pretty close to harvest time. So I will see you guys in February. And as you can see, the game really wants us to know that there is no more spare capacity for planks. So let's go check on the piano. Looks like we've used some of our planks, but not just a whole lot. And that is looking more and more like a piano. It has strings now. Still doesn't have any keys, but it has pedals, it has strings, and I assume they're making the lid for it. So we're getting very close to having a completed piano. So we're going to hop back to the farm. We're going to sleep one more time and check on the status of everything in March. Well, it says that we have $90,000 of sold products. I can only assume that that means the piano already sold. We saw it pretty close to being done, but let's go check over on it and see what we got. Still have lots of planks here, but our piano is in fact gone. So it sold for 90 grand. So 90 grand just for keeping this full. I think we can manage that. And we still haven't gone through all of the planks that we had in the loading zone. We are full up on planks and we are busily making another piano. So I think we're going to be good on planks for a long, long time. Which means that when our elms are ready, we can go ahead and sell the wood chips and make $1 million. we are going to go ahead and sell off everything that's in this factory because it's March. It's the best time of year to do that. Let's see where the best price is and how much we're going to get. All right, look at that. We're going to make over $250,000 just on our preserved foods. So that's a very good thing. I'm going to lease a trailer and let's get started selling. So our best price is Erlengrot. However, Erlengrot means train. And putting this stuff on a train is going to be, well, it's not going to be difficult. It's just going to be difficult to get it all over there and get it on the train at the same time so we can send it off to be sold. Let's see how much we can get on the trailer first. We have about 45,000 liters, or about 50,000 liters of each. So I think it's going to be at least 2 trips. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 2 trips. Which is fine. We could take this over there, unload it in the parking lot, come back and get the rest, and then load it all onto the train at the same time. All right, that should make the train back up. Come on, stop. There we go. Now it's going to back up. All right, let's see. We are currently set to unload on the right, which is very good. All right, we need to get our flatbed lined up with the ramp here. Looks pretty good right there. Pull up right alongside here. Go to the back with this one. And hopefully this will make the jump. Just barely. All right, let's get the rest of it. Get it on the train. Think I can squeeze it in there? Yes. All right, I'm going to have faith that those are strapped down because I cannot see the straps. Now we'll be able to see them sell. Well, maybe we're not able to see them sell. But apparently they all did. I think. Yes, they all did. So I started thinking about it, and I knew that wasn't enough money, and I knew I didn't see any money come up. And so I came back here, and this is what I found. Joy. So I guess I'm gonna pick them all up and try it again. All right, we're going to try this again. And we've already lost a bunch of them. This is crazy. This is crazy. I just strapped everything down. How are these coming off? One more time. There's still a few there that I'm a little concerned about. They haven't come off yet. They're still on. Please sell. Well, most of them sold. Let's shove the rest of them in the cell. Okay, so I'll be the first to admit that I am not the best farming simulator player. However, I do have quite a few hours in the game, and I have never encountered a train that is this difficult to use. And this explains why Daggerwin just drives his truck right onto the trailer and lets it throw his truck off at the sell point. That was difficult and not terribly fun. So, that was an experience that I do not wish to repeat in the future. I think at some point very quickly our time is going to become more valuable than the extra money we can make from selling via the train. I think a closer, simpler sell point is going to become necessary and desirable. So we'll look into that. But I think that in the next episode, our first priority is going to be a faster tractor. This one is great, but it's not very fast, and it makes trucking things to sell points a bit of an ordeal. So a faster tractor, some sheds perhaps, and we're going to need to harvest red beets, parsnips, and carrots. Potatoes also in the very near future. But we had a good day today. Despite our difficulties with the train, we had a very good day. We went from having about 40K to having about $895,000. We'll be at $1 million very, very quickly and be able to buy whatever we like. Hopefully, our trees will be looking a little more impressive soon. They all look like that right now, but there are 250 of them out there. You'll just have to trust me on that. But I think for today, that's all the time we have. If you like this video, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. If you did not like this video, please post a comment and tell me why. Either way, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you next time.